on your invisibility cloak and memorize a good spell.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Harry Potter characters.
Hiya, Harry.
Ron, Fred, George, what are you all doing here?
For this list, we're looking at characters found within Harry Potter's fictional universe and are ranking them based on their popularity with fans, their inner strength, and their magical skills.
Buckbeak's been sentenced to death.
But perhaps most importantly, we're choosing those characters which are the most layered and interesting. Now grab your wands and practice your spells. It's about to get magical. Number 10, Dobby.
Hello? Dobby?
The life of a house elf is spent in loyal servitude to a rich wizarding family.
Dobby is bound to serve one family forever. If they ever knew Dobby was here.
For Dobby, however, this family just so happened to be the Malfoys, a group of he who must not be named's most faithful followers. Proud purebloods and harsh employers, the Malfoys often mistreated and tormented Dobby.
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
And with his bulbous eyes and tiny voice, we don't know how they could be so mean to him.
How dare you defy your masters!
Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter.
When Harry Potter finally freed him from bondage, Dobby became his most loyal supporter and relished the opportunity to aid in Harry's adventures.
Dobby? What are you doing here?
Dobby's come to rescue Harry Potter, of course. Dobby will always be there for Harry Potter.
Number 9, Minerva McGonagall.
Welcome to Hogwarts.
Professor of Transfiguration at Hogwarts, Gryffindor head of house, and member of the Order of the Phoenix, Professor McGonagall is an austere, imposing woman with a strict sense of responsibility.
Silence!
The House of Godric Gryffindor has commanded the respect of the wizard world for nearly 10 centuries.
She keeps her students in line with the threat of detention.
I will not have you in the course of a single evening besmirching that name by behaving like a babbling, bumbling band of baboons.
But also has a softer side on rare occasions. And not just when she transforms herself into a cat.
Can you imagine the look on old McGonagall's face if we were late? That was bloody brilliant.
Oh, thank you for that assessment, Mr. Weasley.
When push comes to shove, Minerva McGonagall is a formidable witch with powerful magical abilities, even facing Voldemort himself at the Battle of Hogwarts.
Pier totum locomotor.
Number 8, Rubeus Hagrid.
Hello, Hagrid. Tell us, have you been setting anything mad and hairy loose in the castle lately?
Mad and hairy? You wouldn't be talking about me now, would you?
No.
Keeper of the keys at Hogwarts, Hagrid is the first magical person Harry ever encountered. Although he's not really supposed to practice magic.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone at Hogwarts about that. Strictly speaking, I'm not allowed to do magic.
Okay.
Sent to deliver his Hogwarts acceptance letter on Harry's 11th birthday, the half-human, half-giant ends up breaking down the door and rescuing Harry from the Dursleys.
Sorry about that.
Always genial and well-meaning, Hagrid can be a bit of an oaf. And with his unhealthy affection towards all magical beasts, dangerous or not, he occasionally causes trouble at Hogwarts.
Dragons? That's the first task. You're joking.
Come on, Harry. These are seriously misunderstood creatures.
But even so, Professor Dumbledore trusts Hagrid with his life.
Do you think it wise to trust Hagrid with something as important as this?
Professor, I would trust Hagrid with my life.
Number 7, Tom Marvolo Riddle, also known as Lord Voldemort. Better known to his Death Eaters as the Dark Lord, he who must not be named is so feared by all witches and wizards, they dare not speak his name.
You must be very brave to mention his name. Or very foolish.
Deadly, cold, and evil to the core, you-know-who was previously known as Tom Riddle, an unassuming Hogwarts student with a thirst for knowledge, a passion for blood purity, and a penchant for homicide.
Of course, sir. It'll be our little secret.
Though Dumbledore kept watch during his time at school, Voldemort eventually became history's most powerful dark wizard.
Voldemort is my past, present, and future.
So powerful, seemingly nothing could stop him, not even death.
After tonight, no one will ever again question my powers.
That is, until Harry Potter was born.
Harry Potter. The boy who lived. Come to die.
Number 6, Ron Weasley.
Ah, Harry, my boy, I was beginning to worry. We brought someone with us, I see.
Ron Weasley, sir.
Every hero needs a sidekick, and every group needs a clown. Ron usually fits that description, whether intentionally or otherwise.
Shut up, Harry.
The youngest boy in a huge but poor family, Ron is often overlooked as the least special sibling, which forces him to prove his worth.
Ha! Another Weasley. I know just what to do with you. Gryffindor!
Though not as talented as Harry or as smart as Hermione, Ron is loyal and brave, as long as there aren't spiders around.
Head into the dark forest. Why spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
By sticking around through thick and thin, Ron eventually becomes as legendary as his friends for facing Voldemort and his disciples. Number 5, Hermione Granger.
I'm Hermione Granger. And you are?
Hermione is the quintessential nerd. Studious, socially awkward, and a know-it-all.
Stop. You're going to take someone's eye out. Besides, you're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
With Harry and Ron's help, however, she quickly becomes keen to share in an adventure and always puts her brains, focus, and encyclopedic knowledge to good use.
Protego totalum. Salvia hexia.
What are you doing?
Protective enchantments.
Though she's Muggle-born, Hermione may be the most magically skilled of the three, and can always think up a spell, charm, hex, or curse to deal with the problem at hand. Even though she's book-smart, Hermione is formidable in a duel, even against much more advanced witches and wizards. Number 4, Sirius Black.
Who is that? That man?
Who is that? Who is... That is Sirius Black, that is.
When we first meet Sirius, he's a wanted criminal running from the law, accused of killing Peter Pettigrew and a bunch of muggles.
Black was vicious. He didn't kill Pettigrew. He destroyed him.
Harry himself is convinced of his guilt when he's led to believe that Sirius led Voldemort to kill his parents.
Sirius Black may not have put his hands to the Potters, but he's the reason they're dead.
And now he wants to finish what he started.
I don't believe it.
And coming from a snobbish, pureblood family like his, with their veneration of the dark arts, can you blame Harry for thinking the worst?
But you're innocent. And you know it.
And for now, that'll do.
However, when the smoke clears and revelations are made, Sirius is revealed as Harry's godfather, and the two form a father-son relationship.
When all this is over, we'll be a proper family. We'll see.
Number 3. Albus Dumbledore.
I've got Dumbledore. I got about 6 of him.
Arguably the world's most powerful wizard, and the only wizard you know who ever feared, Dumbledore chooses to lead a simple life as headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
But you know, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times.
Little is known about him at first, except that he's a skilled, perceptive, mischievous, and infinitely wise old man who's always willing to give a second chance.
It is not our abilities that show what we truly are. It is our choices.
Readers soon learn that a good chunk of Dumbledore's life has been dedicated to preventing Voldemort's return, to protecting Harry, and to learning about the most powerful kind of magic, love.
It lives in your very skin.
What is it?
Love, Harry. Love.
That's why you're famous. That's why everybody knows your name. You're the boy who lived.
Number 2. Harry Potter.
You're a wizard, Harry.
When the series ended, Harry was a man of many names. The boy who lived, the chosen one, etc.
Hey, she's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one.
But when we first meet him, he's a bullied and modest boy who gets no love from his aunt and uncle, and seems perpetually downtrodden by those around him.
And you?
I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise and pretending that I don't exist.
Too right you will.
From there, we see Harry grow into his role as the most important figure in the wizarding world, by proving his skill, making mistakes, and showcasing his strong moral fiber.
We've got one thing that Voldemort doesn't have. Yeah? Something worth fighting for.
Destined from birth for great things, Harry is our generation's fantasy hero.
Let us hope that Mr. Potter will always be around to save the day.
Don't worry. I will be.
Before we cast the spell on our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Let's practice it now. Without wands, please. After me. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
How do I look?
Exceptionally ordinary.
Brilliant.
I won't let you. You'll get Gryffindor into trouble again. I'll fight you.
Neville, I'm really, really sorry about this. Petrificus totalis.
Number 1.
There will be no foolish wand waving or silly incantations in this class.
Severus Snape. We all love to hate a good villain. That is, until they turn out to be the bravest hero of them all. Severus Snape started his literary life as Harry's hated potions master.
Turn to page 394.
And no matter what the circumstance, it seemed he was out to get Harry, delighting in giving him punishments and detention.
I assure you that were you in Slytherin and your fate rested with me, the both of you would be on the train home tonight.
However, when the chips were down and Voldemort came knocking, Snape proved to be much more than a vindictive teacher.
Don't tell me now that you've grown to care for the boy.
He was a man driven by one thing alone: unconditional, unrequited love.
Always.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
You bewitched Crumb, but
You won because I made it so, Potter. You ended up in that graveyard tonight because it was meant to be so.
For more magical top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Ready?
Ready.